So, the real question is, who's in control? Is it your mind, or is it you? Today, I'm here to give you the tools you need to take charge of your own power. I'll show you how to master your emotions, thoughts, habits, and ultimately, your future. What's even better is that the power in this video doesn't just end with the mind. It helps you grow in all aspects of life, including your language skills. As we dive into how to control your mindset, you'll be learning English in a way that actually sticks with you. So, not only will you transform your thinking, but you'll be improving your English along the way. In today's lesson, we'll explore 15 key strategies to help you regain control over your emotions and mind. Let's begin with your first step toward real power. First strategy: say goodbye to the illusion of instant gratification. Here's the thing. If something offers short-term pleasure but leaves you worse off later, it's not true pleasure. It's a trap. We live in a world where we're constantly tempted to give in to instant desires. Feeling sad? A quick scroll through social media can temporarily make you feel better. Stressed out? Grab something unhealthy to eat. Lonely? You might message someone you shouldn't just for the attention. Sure, it feels good for a moment, but soon after, you're left with emptiness, guilt, and exhaustion. That's the cost of fleeting pleasure. True control comes when you reject these easy temptations in favor of the things that benefit you long term. For instance, it's late, 11 p.m. You've got work or study tomorrow, but a new episode of a show is calling your name. What do? Your mind urges you to keep watching, but your higher self tells you to rest. The next day, ask yourself, what will this choice give me in an hour, in a day, in a month? If the answer is regret or pain, walk away. That's how great habits are formed, one mindful choice at a time. Strategies 2. Harness your mind. Don't rely on impulse. You got a brain for a reason, not just to react, but to respond wisely. Too many people act without thinking. They react angrily, waste time, or compare themselves to others. But true wisdom is about pausing, observing how you feel, and questioning if that emotion is serving you or hurting you. For example, let's say someone insults you. The natural impulse might be to respond with a quick insult in return. But using your mind, you'll ask yourself, is this really worth losing my peace over? Every time you react impulsively, you give away your inner strength. Your emotions are just passengers in your life's vehicle, not the driver. The key is to slow down before responding. Breathe, count to 5, and ask, what's the smartest thing I can do in this moment? Strategies 3. Master your senses. Don't let them control you. Your senses are the gateways to your mind. Everything you see, hear, taste, touch, and smell affects the way you think. Where are you feeding your senses? Most people unknowingly consume negative stimuli. Watching violence, listening to complaints, eating foods that drain energy. These things weaken your mental power. Think of your mind as a beautiful garden. Your senses are the gates. If you let in poison, how can a garden thrive? Instead of wasting time scrolling through negativity, imagine watching a motivational video. Instead of listening to sad music, choose calming tunes. Instead of engaging in gossip, listen to something uplifting or educational. Controlling what goes into your senses isn't about being harsh. It's about being smart. What you expose your mind to shapes your thoughts, and those thoughts shape your life. Strategies 4. Curate your memories with purpose. Your past doesn't define you, but the memories you focus on can shape your present and future. The mind is like a photo album. Every day, you flip through it. Here's the key. You can choose which memories you want to focus on. Some people constantly revisit painful memories, failures, rejections, or regrets. These thoughts bring pain, and that pain becomes a habit. The result? You wake up with anxiety, live with stress, and fall asleep with worry. But why only focus on the dark pages of the past? Why not look at the brighter moments? Maybe you've helped someone, or you overcame a small challenge. Maybe you found a way to smile through a tough situation, or kept going when everything felt like it was falling apart. These are the memories that hold power. These are the moments of strength. For years ago, that memory still stings. But think about it. After that failure, you got back up. You tried again. You didn't quit. That part of your story is the most powerful. The past cannot be changed, but your focus can. You are not defined by your scars. You are the strength that endured them. Starting today, say this to yourself. I will stop feeding my pain. I will remember my power. That's how you take control of your mind. Strategies 5. The absence of positive self-talk is your silent adversary. If you don't take control of your mind, the world will do it for you. Let's make this clear. Your mind is like a phone, and your thoughts are the apps you install. But most people don't choose the apps. They let others install them. Your parents might say, "You're not smart enough." Society might tell you, "You can't do that." Social media shows you other people's highlights, and your mind starts thinking, maybe they're right. That's how auto-suggestions work. Auto-suggestions are the messages you repeat to yourself over and over again. These thoughts become your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your life. So, if you keep telling yourself, "I'm unlucky, I'm not good enough," or "I always fail," guess what? Your mind will accept those beliefs as truth. Even if they're not real, your life will reflect them. But here's the magic. You can create your own positive auto-suggestions every day. Speak them aloud, write them down, and believe them. Examples of empowering auto-suggestions. I am calm, even in chaos. I control my mind. It does not control me. I am becoming stronger each day. I can handle any emotion with peace. Say them in the mirror every morning. It might feel strange at first, but your mind is always listening. Give it something powerful to focus on. Keep repeating these thoughts until they sink in, because repetition is the key to belief. Strategies 6. Embrace your emotions. Don't resist them. The path to controlling your mind doesn't lie in suppressing your emotions. So many people try to push their emotions away. They tell themselves, "I shouldn't feel sad. I shouldn't feel angry. I should always be happy." But that's not control, that's suppression. And eventually, suppression leads to an emotional outburst. Emotions are messages. They are signals from your inner world, not enemies. Let's break it down. Anger often points to an injustice. Fear tells you that your mind needs preparation. Sadness asks for healing. Jealousy shows you what you truly desire. Guilt highlights your values. Instead of resisting these emotions, talk to them. Ask, why am I feeling this way? What is this emotion trying to tell me? For example, if you feel angry because someone disrespected you, don't lash out. Pause and reflect. Why does this upset me so much? Do I need to set better boundaries? This is how you start understanding your emotions and psychology. True control comes from naming your emotions, because once you name them, you can tame them. And once you understand them, you gain freedom. The freedom to choose your response, to move forward with strength, and to become who you truly are. Strategy 7. Choose to be around those who uplift and empower you. To control your mind, protect your environment. You can't plant a beautiful flower in poor soil and expect it to flourish. Similarly, if you surround yourself with negativity, you can't expect to cultivate a positive mind. Empowering people are those who lift you up. They speak with optimism. They inspire you to reach your potential, and they make you feel strong. On the other hand, negative people are always complaining, criticizing, gossiping, blaming, and dwelling in fear. Even if you have the strongest willpower, if you're constantly surrounded by negativity, your mind will absorb it. Slowly, Without realizing it, you'll start thinking the same way. Imagine you're working hard to achieve your dreams, waking up early, studying, exercising, meditating. But then your best friend keeps saying, "What's the point? Nothing ever changes. Life is too hard. Just accept it. You're wasting your time." You might ignore them once or twice, but over time, their negativity starts to plant doubts in your mind. One crack appears, then another, and eventually your dream starts to fade. Not because you were weak, but because your environment wasn't supportive. Now, imagine having friends who cheer you on. They tell you, "You're improving every day. Your future is bright. Keep going. One day you'll inspire millions." On your worst days, how would you feel if you knew you could rise again? The secret lies in your environment. It can either drain you or empower you. Remember, negative people are poison for your mind, while empowering people are medicine. Powerful action means removing toxic friends slowly and respectfully. You don't have to fight them. Just start choosing better company. Spend your time with books, uplifting videos, and people who inspire you, even if it's online. Surround yourself with people who focus on solutions, not just problems. Here's a quote to remember. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose your 5 wisely. Strategies 8. Master the art of single tasking for greater productivity. When your mind is overwhelmed and scattered, it becomes uncontrollable. Trying to juggle multiple things at once confuses your brain. It jumps from one thought to another, from one worry to the next. Multitasking is a myth. You might feel like you're getting a lot done, but in reality, you're doing nothing with full focus. Imagine this. You're trying to study for an exam, but you keep checking your phone, replying to messages, thinking about your friend's birthday, and worrying about your future. After 2 hours, you realize you haven't even finished one chapter properly. You feel frustrated and tired. Now, imagine you put your phone away, close unnecessary tabs, and say to yourself, "For the next 60 minutes, I'll focus only on studying this chapter, nothing else." You focus, breathe, and dive into the material. After 1 hour, you feel powerful, satisfied, and in control. 1 hour of pure focus is far more effective than 5 hours of divided attention. Powerful action. Use the single task rule. Focus on one thing at a time. Set a timer for 25 or 50 minutes and commit to that one task. Celebrate once it's done. This practice will train your mind to enjoy focus. Quote to remember, where focus goes, energy flows. Make sure your energy flows in the right direction. Strategies 9. Confront negative thoughts and reframe your mindset. The most dangerous enemy isn't external. It's that small, negative voice inside your head. You're not good enough. You'll fail. What if you embarrass yourself? You must learn to challenge these thoughts like a warrior. Most people fall into the trap of believing every thought that crosses their mind. But your mind is like a factory. It produces thousands of thoughts daily, and not every one of them is true. Let's say you're about to give a speech, and suddenly your mind says, "You'll forget everything." People will laugh at you. If you listen and believe it, you'll feel scared and might even cancel the speech. But if you challenge it, like a smart fighter, you say, "Is this thought 100% true? No, it's just fear. Have I prepared well? Yes. Even if I make a mistake, that's okay. I'll continue." By doing this, you take control. Negative thoughts are like bullies. If you stand up to them, they retreat. If you stay quiet and weak, they grow stronger. Powerful action. When negative thoughts pop up, ask yourself, "Is this really true?" Replace them with positive affirmations. "I can handle it. I am prepared. I am strong." Quote to remember, you can't stop negative thoughts from coming, but you can stop yourself from believing them. Strategies 10. Envision your success and manifest your goals. See it before you achieve it. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the life you desire. Can you see yourself waking up every day full of energy and confidence? Can you picture yourself achieving your dreams, standing on a stage, owning your business, living in your dream home, helping your family, and inspiring others? If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. That's the power of visualization. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something real and something imagined. If you visualize your goals daily, your brain starts to believe they're already happening, and your actions, habits, and thoughts begin to align with that vision. For example, let's say you want to speak English fluently. Instead of just thinking, I want to be fluent, take 2 minutes each morning to close your eyes and visualize yourself speaking confidently with strangers. Picture yourself giving an interview and answering questions smoothly, feeling the applause after speaking on stage. As you feel that excitement and pride, your confidence grows and you begin to act like a fluent person. You study with more focus, speak without fear, and stop worrying about grammar mistakes. Powerful action. Every morning and night, visualize your goals as if they are already achieved. Add details. What are you wearing? What do you see? Who's around you? Feel the emotions and feel proud, excited, and successful. Quote to remember, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Buddha. Strategies 11. Define your purpose with clear intentions. Start each day with a sense of purpose. Think about it. If you don't know where you're headed, how will you ever reach your destination? Many people wake up with no plan, no focus, and no clear intentions. This is why they often feel lost or distracted. Your mind needs a clear direction, just as a ship needs a captain. Without clear intentions, you'll be at the mercy of your emotions. But when you set intentions, you take command of your emotions. So what is an intention? It's a powerful statement that tells your mind what to focus on and how to approach the day. Instead of letting the day just unfold, you actively guide it. For instance, rather than just diving into your day with distractions, you say, today I will remain calm, focused, and at peace no matter what comes my way. And when a challenging situation arises, your mind recalls your intention. Instead of reacting with anger, you choose to walk away peacefully. Or you might say, today I'll finish writing my article and make progress. When distractions arise, your mind reminds you of the goal you set. Powerful action. Every morning, write or speak 1 to 3 clear intentions like, I will be kind to myself today, or I will take a step toward my goal. Say these with conviction and emotion. Quote to remember, where attention goes, energy flows. Your mind is always listening, so make sure you're giving it the right instructions. Strategies 12. Build unshakable self-discipline. Self-discipline is not about punishment. It's about strength. It's the ability to stay committed to what's right, even when it's difficult. When you feel like slacking off and your emotions scream, I don't feel like doing this, self-discipline steps in and says, we're doing this anyway. Without discipline, you let your emotions control you. With it, you control your emotions. Imagine it's morning, and you plan to wake up early, meditate, and get to work, but your mind tells you, just 10 more minutes of sleep. If you listen, you stay in bed, and guilt follows you throughout the day. But if you decide to get up and tell yourself, no, I made a commitment, you're building trust with yourself. Every time you push through, you get stronger. Self-discipline grows with each small victory, teaching your mind that you are not controlled by comfort. You are driven by purpose. Powerful action. Start small. Wake up on time. Make your bed. Complete one task, even when you don't feel like it. Track your progress and celebrate your discipline. Stop saying, I'll try, and start saying, I will. Quote to remember: discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Strategies 13. Adopt mindfulness for inner clarity. Live in the present. Truly feel the now. How often do you eat your favorite meal, but your mind drifts to yesterday's argument? Or you're with loved ones, but your thoughts are focused on tomorrow's stress? You're physically there, but mentally you're somewhere else. This is where mindfulness makes all the difference. Mindfulness is being fully present, aware of your thoughts, your emotions, your body, and your surroundings. You're not stuck in the past or anxious about the future. You are here in this moment. That's the key to peace, focus, and emotional balance. For example, you're walking to the store. Normally, your mind races with worries. Why did they say that to me? What if I fail the test tomorrow? Why am I not good enough? But with mindfulness, you slow down. You feel your feet on the ground. Notice the air on your face, the trees, the sky, the people around you. You focus on your breath, feeling it in and out. Slowly, your worries fade, your mind clears, and your heart feels at ease. You're no longer trapped by your thoughts. You're free. Powerful action starts simple. When eating, eat without distractions. When walking, be mindful of each step. When feeling stressed, sit with the emotion, breathe, and allow it to pass. Practicing mindfulness every day helps you live in the moment and experience life fully. Quote to remember: happiness is not something you chase. It's something you find when you stop running and just be. Strategies 14. Turn meditation into a daily ritual. Before your mind takes control of you, take control of your mind. Meditation is not just a religious practice. It's for everyone, especially those with busy minds or troubled hearts. It's the art of going inward, cleansing your thoughts, and creating clarity in your life. Meditation helps you tap into the present moment, but it also goes deeper. It allows you to connect with your true self and clear away the mental clutter. It's not about perfection, but about honest stillness. Powerful action. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and close your eyes. Focus on your breath, slow and steady. Let your thoughts come and go without judgment. Start with just 2 minutes each day and gradually increase the time. Quote to remember: the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Why is meditation so powerful? Meditation is transformative. It has the incredible ability to calm your emotions, clear your mind from negative thoughts, and refocus your energy. Most importantly, it helps you reconnect with who you really are, not the labels or expectations others have placed on you. Let's consider a real-life situation. Perhaps you've had a particularly tough day. Someone insults you, leaving you hurt and angry. If you don't meditate, you may find yourself shouting at someone, overthinking, or turning to distractions like food, your phone, or sleep just to avoid facing the emotional weight. But if you stop, sit down, and close your eyes for just 5 minutes of meditation, something profound happens. You observe your thoughts without judgment. You acknowledge, yes, I'm feeling hurt, but I don't need to react right now. I can just breathe. Your emotions start to slow down. The weight of the pain becomes lighter, and your mind becomes clear. This is the power of meditation. It doesn't change the situation you're facing, but it changes how you face it. When you change, everything around you can shift too. How to begin meditating, a guide for beginners. To start, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Cross your legs or sit on a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes and focus solely on your breath. Inhale slowly, then exhale slowly. Let your thoughts drift in, but don't engage with them. If your mind wanders, gently return your focus to your breath. Start small, just 2 minutes each day. Gradually work your way up to 5, 10, or even 15 minutes. You don't need music, and you certainly don't need perfection. What you need is honesty and stillness. Quote to remember: meditate for 12 minutes daily. If you're too busy, make it an hour. Strategies 15. Express your pain, then unlock your strength. Journaling is an incredibly healing tool. Every person carries some form of unspoken pain, whether it's childhood wounds, fears, heartbreaks, or dreams that seem out of reach. These feelings, if left unexpressed, often fester inside and can leave us feeling exhausted or hopeless. But writing offers a path to release that pain and transform it into something powerful. Journaling is like having a conversation with your soul. It's where you can speak freely without fear, judgment, or shame. 2 powerful journaling practices. 1. Write your pain. Each night, take 5 minutes to reflect on your day. Ask yourself, what hurt me today? What emotions am I holding on to? What do I wish I could say to someone? Allow yourself to be raw and honest. If you need to cry, let the paper hold that pain. 2. Write your power. After you've released those emotions, turn the page and ask, what am I proud of today? What did I learn? What's one small action I can take tomorrow? In this practice, you stop being a victim of your circumstances and become the author of your own story. Example: let's say you felt invisible and unappreciated today. You cried in silence. Instead of scrolling through Instagram or sinking into guilt, you pick up your notebook. You write, today I felt unseen. I felt like no one truly understands me. I'm exhausted from pretending to be okay. Then you pause and shift, but I still showed up today. I'm still here. I'm healing. I'm proud of myself for not giving up. That's not just writing. It's personal transformation. Journaling makes you stronger emotionally, clearer mentally, and deeper spiritually. Quote to remember: if you want to understand your mind, right? If you want to heal your heart, right? If you want to change your life, right? A final message to you. If you're still here reading this, I want you to hear me clearly. I know life feels heavy at times. I know that on some days, you just want to give up, thinking no one understands what you're going through. But I do. I want you to remember this very important thing. Everything will be okay. It might not happen today or tomorrow, but step by step, things will get better. You are not alone. You're not broken. You are healing, growing, and becoming stronger. No matter what your goals are, whether it's mastering English, healing from your past, achieving success, or just waking up with peace in your heart, I believe in you. Even if no one else does, I do. The ones who keep pushing forward, even when they feel exhausted, are the ones who ultimately succeed. Don't give up. Your story is still being written, and your best days are ahead of you. So take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Promise yourself, I will not quit. I'm stronger than this. I am enough. I am proud of you. I'm with you. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, keep moving forward. Keep believing. Keep loving yourself because you will make it.